Hello, everyone. Welcome back to season 7 finale of the Good Enough Gaming Podcast. That's right, 140 episodes of our bullshit.
We did that. We did that.
We're nothing if not consistent.
The inconsistent.
And insistent. And resistant.
Something like that.
I don't know. Today's episode is called Buy, Rent, Return. This is a very special episode of Good Enough Gaming, where we thought it was important to really dive into the hard-hitting and thought-provoking questions of gaming. The types of questions that have you sweating a bit over the importance of your answer. The types of questions that keep you up at night, pondering all the possible outcomes and potential scenarios. If you haven't figured it out by now, of course, we are talking about our version of Marry Kill. Called, but it's game focused. We're not games.
It's much tamer.
Yes,
millennial focused.
This is buy, rent, return. Yes. Right. We'll be causing each other to have some existential crises this episode. So enjoy the madness and pure chaos we'll be putting together through our season 7 finale.
Yeah.
Everyone will be inspired. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet, but the episode art for this week is inspired by a very familiar blue and yellow box that many of us millennials would have gone out for on a Friday night and returned, on Sunday.
The best Friday nights.
Yep. Shout out to Rogers Video and Blockbuster for
bringing us so much joy as children.
A lot of time spent there as a kid.
Thank you to my sister who worked at Blockbuster who
Fuck yeah.
hooked me up.
Yeah. It's all about the connects, right?
Yeah.
Sir.
Just all about the connects.
All right. So Kyle, can you break these down? What are what does each thing mean? Okay,
so buy, rent, and return is kind of just that. Like if you're going to the video game store, you got 3 in your hand. Your parents are feeling like so generous. They're like, all right, you can buy one of these. We can rent the other for a weekend, and you can't take the other one.
Yeah.
That's
put it back on the shelf, man.
Get it back.
Exactly. Yeah, it's got to go back. You can't do it.
Only
So let's buy, rent, return here. One we're gonna own, one we're gonna play for a bit, and one we can't even pick up.
Nope.
So we have a couple different scenarios with this. I know in preparation for this, we've drew names. Or were we assigned names? I don't know.
I did randomize the first 2. That's how I got there.
Yeah, and then after that, it just sort of fell into place. But we prepared some different scenarios that were artisanally catered to. Handmade with love.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well put.
like more of like a BDSM torture kind of love. But there's love there.
But you're gonna feel the pain.
Yeah.
Do we have safe words? Is that
This is my
Spumoni.
Nintendo.
Spumoni.
What's that line from 50 Shades of Grey? This is my playroom. Oh, you mean like an Xbox?
What's the safe word from Euro Trip? Anybody remember that long ass word? Splumenleimen.
Just another millennial reference.
So good.
Underrated movie. Anyways, we're talking about games here. Who wants to be the first distributor of victimization?
I'll go.
Okay, Daryl. Who are you?
I got you, man.
Oh,
I got you.
It's gonna hurt.
Are we doing both first? Or are we going to do?
Let's do one round.
Let's do one each,
One
and we'll go back around.
Circle back. Okay.
All right, deal.
All right, Kyle.
It's gonna hurt.
So to preface, there's not a lot of games Kyle has played that he has ever played all the way through, come back to, repeatedly spoken about a certain game and a certain feeling about that game. So I had to really dive in there amongst, and I did my research. I scrolled through Kyle's playlist on PlayStation.
A lot of with like
There's a
zero
lot of
trophies.
1%.
Installed
tell ya.
only.
Yeah, not much to look at.
But an ongoing theme for anyone that's listened to us long enough will kind of know why I chose the 3 that I chose. And that is, Kyle, so buy, rent, return. You have to choose between Diablo 3, Assassin's Creed Black Flag,
Oh boy.
and Call of Duty Warzone. OG.
OG for Dansk. That is a tough one.
Those all
There-
hit some notes.
Oh my God, Daryl.
Yes,
Daryl, how could you?
it's all in love.
Okay.
Fuck you too.
You better not return. You better not return like the origins of the podcast. I think that would be the most shameful thing.
That's a
Fuck
valid
Diablo.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a valid point.
That's tough, eh? That I guess like
It
that.
is. It is.
What are our thoughts, Kyle? What are your thoughts, buddy?
So I'm struggling here because like Black Flag has just like such a special place in my heart.
I know.
Sea shanties.
So like I can't return that one. Okay, let's eliminate that from return.
Okay.
Okay.
Diablo 3 was the formation of the whole idea for this podcast. So objectively, I can't return that one. I can't, because that series is very special to me. So
Chicken race.
chicken race. I like as much as the vibes were so pure and so fun playing Warzone in, Hellscape 1.0. I think I have to return Warzone Verdansk.
Wow.
That's
I
fair.
think it's got to be a return. I think because personally for me, like I played the shit out of Black Flag,
Yes, you did.
but it's not with my boys. It's not.
Aw.
Tears.
What a wholesome answer right out the gate.
It's a great single player vibe, but it's not like us running rifts in Diablo 3 forever and just bullshitting into the night.
Yeah.
Like I put like hundreds of hours into Diablo 3 between PC and PlayStation. And so I think for my first one, I'm going to rent Assassin's Creed Black Flag and I'm going to buy Diablo 3.
All right.
Okay.
Respectable.
Yes.
I respect those answers.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I figured
Those are
that
well
was-
thought out answers,
Thanks,
Kyle.
Thanks.
It is hard. Like Daryl and I kind of discussed this because he had another kind of backup one, but I was like,
Yeah.
Warzone was so great,
It was
but
so
it's been
great.
soured. Like the memory of Warzone has been
Yes.
soured by
Yes.
recent Warzone.
I still hold very dear our like 4-stack games where we were just fucking around and doing stupid things.
Early
And-
COVID.
I
Yes.
still remember the video of Trevor driving the Jeep
The Jeep.
in circles trying to fucking run over a guy and just couldn't hit him.
It was so
Over
fun.
and over.
And we were just
Oh, man.
laughing our asses off.
Fuck, that was fun. Yeah, good times back then.
Okay. Since I answered them, I'm gonna go.
All right.
Perfect.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go
Our
on the horn here. That
our
makes sense.
nameplates might change, but I'm currently labeled as Jordan's Ops.
Oh boy.
If you speak Gen Z, Jordan
Awful.
Yes, sir.
You're gonna make him crash out, bro.
on
Oh.
God fam.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm being so dead ass with you right now.
No cap.
For real,
bro.
for
No
real.
cap.
All right, I'm being so for real with you. Your 3 picks, Jordan.
I can't wait for this actually.
I'm excited and nervous. Nervous and excited.
Black Myth Wukong,
Ooh.
Okay.
Ghost of Tsushima,
Oh no.
Ooh. Okay.
Death Stranding.
Oh.
Oh, Oh boy. Because I wouldn't say that those are peak like
Oh,
Jordan's
man.
most favorite games in the world, but they've all hit Jordan hard.
Yeah, I was gonna say those
And are,
all
like, all-
fall into a certain category. Those are hard, man.
I feel like I could have named this category games that made Jordan cry.
Pretty close. Yeah, pretty close. Although Black Myth, I did not cry, but that game does fucking slap.
Only when it was over.
Oh, yeah. That's fair. Oh, geez. Okay.
If you played Ghost of Tsushima and didn't cry, just side note, what's wrong with you? Like,
Okay, this is an update, podcast update for everyone listening. My wife has essentially platinumed Ghost of Tsushima and is like on the DLC now. Wow. I had to go. I was down here playing Path of Exile. I literally had to go upstairs and comfort my wife because she was weeping when the horse died. And also, I can't remember if any of you guys played the DLC. The start of the DLC, your ship like crashes and your horse gets lost at sea for like a short period of time. She was like, if they kill my fucking horse one more time.
What are these developers have against horses?
Yeah, exactly. She's like, why is this such a story trope? But
banning this franchise forever.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Gave you some time to think on that one now.
Yeah. So I think, oh man, I think kind of the easy answer, similar to Kyle, like as good as Black Myth Wukong was, it didn't hit the emotional notes.
I'm actually surprised by that.
I'm shocked.
I'm not.
So yeah, like I think that's a return for me. It's just it's a very good game.
I actually wasn't expecting that.
Fuck, the other two are tough though.
You're welcome.
Yeah, fuck you. I would fuck me.
I wouldn't.
I would.
Hey,
I'm on the fence.
Oh, thanks.
Daryl needs a couple more drinks.
Yeah. You know what? I think I'm gonna go buy Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
And rent Death Stranding. To me, Ghost of Tsushima is as close to like a perfect video game as you can be, because it's got the narrative and the story, it's got the emotional hardships, but the gameplay too is like just like chef's kiss.
So fun.
Yeah, like I love everything that you can do in that game, and it's beautiful.
Oh, it is a beautiful game.
Yeah,
That's one of the most enjoyable platinums I've gone back and done. Like having to, quote unquote, grind through a couple of the trophies at the end. It was a joy because the world that you get to travel through is just so interesting and nice to look at. And so yeah, buy Tsushima, rent Death Stranding. Although it pains me not to buy both.
Yeah. Death Stranding's like that like artsy like French Nouveau film that you like rent from like a film fest or something.
And then you just talk to your
really
friends about it for years and years.
I keep talking about it because I keep hoping one day,
so influential.
One day I'm gonna wake up to a text message from one of you being like, so I started Death Stranding last night and I didn't go to bed till 3 a.m.
I do need
That's what I'm waiting for. I'm still hopeful.
It's a good dream.
Yeah, it is a good dream.
Good answer. Good.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer.
Not what I expected at all, but
I didn't really know between the bottom. I figured you'd buy Ghost of Tsushima, but I wasn't sure about the other two.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Huh. Okay, so I am up now, I guess.
Yeah,
you are.
Yeah, so I was given Trevor's name. And this one was tough. I jumped back and forth between different genres, recency bias on a couple of them as well.
That's a thing.
It is.
And I'm actually gonna swap one of my games because one of my games was Ghost of Tsushima, and I feel like that's cheating. Not gonna have a double up here, so we're gonna have
making it audible.
We're gonna have Astrobot.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
OG Diablo 2. So like transport your inner child body back to those days.
Yep, I felt this might be coming.
Yeah. And then I think I'm gonna do Sackboy.
Ooh.
Oh, we're pitting PlayStation's
PlayStation's mascots.
heavy hitters against each other here.
Because I know when Sackboy came out back at the PS5 launch, you talked about that game a lot, and you played it with Carolyn too.
We played the shit out of that game.
Yeah. So yeah, those are my 3 for T.
Good choices. Excellent choices.
I think. Oh man, see that's I know which one I'm gonna rent.
Oh, interesting.
Of all the ones, it's like I know which one I'm gonna.
It's an interesting start.
Yeah,
and I think you rent Astrobot. Because it's less
juicy.
It's fantastic, but it is kind of short comparatively.
Yeah,
and it's not that it's repetitive, but like there's not. Like going back and replaying it doesn't like do as much, right? It's single player.
True.
There isn't like a grind to it. You just do that, but like it's so good, it has to make it. So then it comes down to Diablo or Sackboy, which is like Sackboy is like super fun. You can play with friends. You can slap each other with pans. Put on all the outfits,
which is awesome.
And then there's like my OG childhood like gambling addiction that is Diablo 2.
And the severe bonding that we did through one summer.
Yeah, that too.
Like, honestly, I think I'd, in this case, especially like in the same way that PlayStation has, I think I got to kick Sackboy to the curb.
Oh,
it hurts. Like it hurts. Like I have like special edition Sackboy stuff. Like I love Sackboy.
You're 18. Get out of the house.
Yeah. Fuck out of
here. It's Sack Man now. Start paying rent or leave.
I don't know. That sounds sacrilegious.
Hey,
I think the problem that Sackboy has is that
he lost his job. He got sacked.
All his stuff moved out from home.
Yeah,
kicked out in a sack.
I don't know. There's just something about like they're super fun, but I think Sackboy is like up until even the recent one where they did kind of the isometric. They've just stuck to such a formula. And I would have loved to have seen Sackboy become Astrobot, realistically.
Yeah.
Right. Like I think they should have done that sooner and done more of like a 3D platformer sooner than what they did now with the weird isometric thing, which can make it very difficult. And I mean, Diablo 2 is like, it's just so good in my heart. Like even when D2R came out, like even on D2R, I probably have like a couple 100 hours.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And even like
you're the only
recently,
one that actually really got into it.
Yeah, and even recently, I'm like, man, maybe I should just like reinstall that and play some more Diablo if I've just like got time to kill. So, I think through and through, it's got to be Diablo 2. It's just so replayable. There's more characters, like everything about it just tickles that itch.
I wish that there was like a time counter back then, because I would love. I would love to know the hours played for you guys on OG Diablo 2.
Mine wouldn't be accurate because I ran a bot.
As a kid, yeah, I remember Kyle ran a farming bot.
Oh well, hey, it still had to be on. It still had to be going.
Yeah, I would get up. I think I had a spare first period, so I would like start the bot. I would go to school. I would come home and check what the bot got. It was great. It was great.
That's amazing.
Commitment.
Like we played like on summer break. This is an example. On summer break, 2 kids, literally nothing to do on summer break. We used to play Diablo so much that we got it taken away.
I forgot about that.
We would play it all day, not do any chores. Parents would come home. We would eat dinner with them, and then once again race back to the computer and play Diablo until bedtime.
Oh,
and so
man.
yeah, it got taken away and hidden poorly, and we found it and we would play during the day and then be secret about it.
First.
Yeah, we also neglected major things. Like it was like, oh, we need to like dig up this garden and stuff. Trevor and I are like,
fence.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Not gonna happen.
Shut up, mom and dad. Hi.
I have demons to kill, lady.
Paint
Come
the
get
fence or
Get
kill
off my
demons.
back.
I mean, come on here.
Yeah.
Try to save the world.
Yeah.
Save the world.
I mean, you dig a hole in the garden.
Yeah. Digging a hole to hell over here. All right, let's round out this list.
Good one.
All right,
Oh, no.
Daryl.
Get him,
Are you-
Trevor.
Daryl,
Get him,
are you
Trevor.
prepared?
No,
So
Fuck, Mary, kill. Tifa.
I can't.
Tifa, Aerith Barrett. All right, so we're going a little old school here, Daryl.
Oh no.
So
Ooh.
Final Fantasy VII,
Oh, I knew it.
Yeah, this
Original.
one. Yeah.
Fire
Hit him with
Emblem Awakening,
Oh
Oh.
no.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Come on.
Legend of Dragoon.
Oh, man.
Oh, I'm so glad you hit him with that.
Fucking RPG
Oh.
triple
Creepies.
hitters. Yeah.
The problem with this is I have replayed every single one of those games at least 4 times.
That's
Like,
why
that's
I
the
put them on the
problem.
list.
Oh, it's so good.
Boy.
It's like I know you.
It's not often we get to see Daryl just like squirm over this.
Mm-hmm.
He's so resolute usually.
Oh my God, what do I pick? How do I say goodbye to any of those? That is like,
That's tough.
oh. Fire Emblem Awakening is the best handheld Fire Emblem ever. It was the first time they actually nailed the child system and like depending on the pairings of people you made, that's the powers that their children got when they were born. It was such a beautiful system put into play. It was amazing. I have like 400 hours on that game on my 3DS. Like
Oh
it's
my
like
god.
I've replayed Final Fantasy VII, the original, I think 5 times. And I'm pretty sure I've beaten Legend of Dragoon the same amount or more. I have replayed or started to replay that game multiple times. Oh my god, how the fuck do I pick anything from this?
Well, you just replay Legend of Dragoon, what, 3-4 months ago?
No, that
It
was
was last summer.
Or was
last
it? Yeah, maybe in
summer?
the summer.
It might have been 2 summers ago. I replayed it because it got the updated version on PS5s and I platinumed it. Like I
They had
Trevor.
trophies and Daryl's had to get them.
Okay.
For our Spotify
I think
listeners,
specifically
the
through
pain and
childhood,
anguish.
Yeah, Daryl's
specifically
having a
through
crisis.
story and I guess nostalgic feeling, I will have to return Fire Emblem Awakening.
Whoa. Okay. Not
Which is very
that,
that is very hard for me to say. That's very hard for me to say. And the only reason I say that is because I think the Radiant series that was on GameCube and the Wii was the best story and character for our Fire Emblem. Oh man, Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn. But oh god, that hurts to say that. I think my stomach just got sick.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah. Oh god, how do I choose between the two of these games that basically made me love video games? And like this is the PlayStation 1. This is why I play, like, these 2 games are why I still play video games, honestly.
How long is Dragoon as a game?
It's shorter than Final Fantasy overall. You can beat the entire story of Legend of Dragoon in 40 hours. Like if you just crush through it.
It's
like
the
no
intro
problem.
to a JRPG. Come on.
But it's a 4-disc game. If you do everything, you do all the side content, you grind enough, and you try to do all the additions and everything, you're spending at least 70 hours on the game.
Good luck.
Final Fantasy VII, to get everything, to grind everybody to like level 99, get all the materia, get all the final weapons. It's like a 100-hour game. Like it's a.
You're not.
This is crazy.
You're not beating a 100-hour game in a rental period. I'll tell you that much.
Trevor, you're giving him a
You don't
panic
know me.
attack.
I know.
You don't know me. I got to exploit the rental system. I didn't ever have to really return it till I was done.
This is an indefinite rental, right? This is essentially you get to play it one time and then it has to go back. Whereas the one you buy, you play forever.
In terms of proximity of what I have done, I think I have to buy. Oh God, this is terrible. I think I have to buy. I'm buying Legend of Dragoon and I'm renting Final Fantasy.
What is happening?
I have never wanted a remake of a game more than I have ever wanted to see Legend of Dragoon remade or a sequel, a prequel, whatever it is. I want an updated version. I've never wanted anything in gaming as much as I want to see that franchise come back. And Final Fantasy VII is one of the best stories I've like ever in a JRPG to me, like with the mental health stuff and everything. But if here's the memory that you won't. This is fucking me up. But so here's a memory of getting my first PlayStation. When I got it, my sister was working at Blockbuster, so I got to rent games all the time. The one thing I got was the Jam Pack CD that came with the original PlayStation, which I still have that disc. And it came with multiple.
Of course you do.
Yeah, and it came with multiple demos on it. And one of the demos was Legend of Dragoon. And before my parents bought me that game straight up, because it was always rented out or like not even in the store. That was the demo I played over and over and over again. Like nothing else on that disc did I care. And I would just like, you can only go into one area, and I played it over and over. I love that fucking game. It made everything about PlayStation like possible. And Final Fantasy VII was given to me by my neighbor, and it like definitely took over my life. But Legend of Dragoon is where it started, and I guess I got to pay my respect to the game that actually got it going for me. I played that first. I played it.
Got it going before Tifa got it going.
Yeah.
Hey-yo.
Man, that's stuff. Fair. I hate you. That is I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight.
As I made that list, I was like, "Is this the perfect list?" Like, I think this is it. I think this is it.
That is the perfect Daryl list, 100%.
I don't know if I could. I don't know. I could go any direction with that list. That's fucked.
I mean, you could pick any of those in any order, and your answer would be right still.
Yeah,
it's like telling Kyle to choose between his children. Most days. I mean, some days I'm sure it's an easy answer, but
damn you, Trevor. That was intense.
That was a good one.
I can't wait for your next one because it'll piss you off and Kyle at the same time.
Oh boy.
Okay. Man. I think we need a bit of a break because
I need to mentally recover from that.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna take a break to our final segment of the season, which just so happens to be Daryl's Danger Dome here.
Yeah, that's right. Fantasy Face-Off. Let's get it.
Daryl, take it away with a Fantasy Face-Off. Fantasy Face-Off. Fight.
All right. Well, to finish off the year, and I did come up with this the other day, and I thought, I got to have something in the bag in case what just happened. And that is, if Trevor pissed me off to the point where
just emotional turmoil,
I had to get a little bit of retribution.
My God.
So, this week's battle, in a battle to the death, full power, sky's the limit, Ratchet and Clank versus Jack and Daxter.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you so hard.
I love it.
That's not fair.
Yeah, bring it.
Trevor, answer first. I can't do it.
All right. I think so. You got Jack. They both got weapons.
Yep.
Jack has the power of the precursors or whatever, the precursor legacy, where he gets all like Wolverine-y.
Right.
But Ratchet and Clank have more weapons.
And a variety.
Yes, and a large variety. And Clank is actually smart, whereas Daxter is just like a shit talking idiot.
He is a moron.
He does have a gift, but
Like Daxter's more like the Captain Quark. Like he is just this like wacky ass guy. So I think I would have to go with Ratchet and Clank on this. Mostly just based on Arsenal.
Yeah, up your arsenal.
Thank you, Kyle.
Nice.
Jordan.
If it was like hand-to-hand combat, though, Jack would fuck them up.
But it's not.
But it's not.
Who knows? It could end up that way.
I think I'm going Jack and Daxter, man. I think
They are
he
more
is
gritty.
deep down stone cold killer. Deep down in those fucking the nethers.
In those ears.
Yeah. So he's got all the weapons, explosives. He even knows how to fucking play a racing game. You know, so maybe there's vehicular warfare going on with him.
Sky's the limit. I said in this battle, there's no holds bar.
Yeah. So, you know, I think once the vehicles get factored in, I think Jack takes it. Close fight, but he takes it.
Kyle, this is a momentous moment for you.
I know. I never get to be the tiebreaker.
You never get to be the deciding vote. And no matter what you choose, you're right.
Yeah. I'm surprised you don't go last more often. Like you always decide
He can't
to go
help
first.
himself. He's just got
He has to go
gotta
first.
pitch in.
I gotta go first.
Which
This
is
is the
extra,
first time he was like, I can't.
it's extra fucked up because I'm like a last word fiend.
Yeah.
You guys know this. Like
Yes.
I can't not reply to a text
Yes.
or whatever.
No.
No.
Yeah.
I'm going Ratchet and Clank.
Oh,
Their arsenal is too extensive. They
Stuff cord.
have so much battle experience.
He could just turn Jack into a sheep, realistically.
Yeah.
Or like make him dance with a disco ball.
Fucking
Yeah.
collusion.
That's where Fortnite got it from. So
So,
Ratchet
it here, folks.
and Clank.
all right.
Contested
great.
decision.
They're moving to the winner
son
circle.
of a bitch. I'm getting you back, don't worry.
Yeah. All right. Second round of buy, rent, return. These again, these are just going to be different picks. I know with Jordan, I have a theme on mine.
Yeah. The theme was slightly more goofy, I assume.
Yes.
Kind of. I have thoughts.
Mine is definitely goofy.
All right. So Daryl started off again. We're gonna go around the horn again.
Back around.
All right.
Backer.
So the goofy theme I have for Kyle is pooping / guilty pleasure.
But is pooping the guilty pleasure?
So Kyle, buy, rent, return, Marvel Snap, Pokemon Pocket, and Dynasty Warriors.
There's some goodies in there, man.
Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna return Pokemon Pocket.
You play that with your children. How dare you?
How dare you, sir?
Fuck off. My son just likes opening the card packs.
I mean,
And
that's what you like about it too.
yes.
That's what we
about
all
the-
like about
That's
it.
about the best part of the app.
Yeah.
That's why we
And-
play the game.
And it's saving me hundreds of dollars in actual Pokemon cards. So
So you're returning it. You just
I'm returning
think
it.
about that. You think
no,
about
that's
that.
fine. That's fine. We can live without it.
This is more. It was more about these two than anything.
I
Anyways,
know.
I knew it was going to come down to this.
You know what? Dynasty Warriors it's so much fun and it's so stupid. But it's not, it doesn't have longevity for me. Right? I'll play it for a while.
Too.
No.
Marvel Snap was pretty good though, because there is like the competitive, the competitive side of it.
I played that game quite extensively for a while.
I know.
Kyle ate a lot of Taco Bell in his Marvel Snap days. Sorry, honey, I gotta go to the bathroom. I just stomach's a little
Something's going
upset.
through me.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening today.
Yeah, so I'm gonna buy Marvel Snap and I'm gonna rent Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah.
That's
I agree with that.
I think that's the only right selection.
That's the logical.
That is the correct.
That's the
answer.
logical response.
mhm.
Yeah.
It's okay, Kyle. The last one's the one I'm gonna burn you with.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Great. Okay. Oop. I just knocked shit over under my desk. It's fine.
Oh.
Just a subwoofer.
Everything's fine.
Your dog's under
Everything is awesome. No. No, the thing under my dog. It's a subwoofer.
Sorry.
Who's the Dom Woofer?
I don't know, but I think they care about family. Jesus. Okay. Since we're doing like themed ones, my themed one for Jordan is the Treasure Trove by Rent Return.
This could be an endless selection.
all of these games appeared in Jordan's Treasure Trove segments.
Ooh, this is mean.
Ooh, I know. Game number 1, Jusant.
Ooh. Okay.
Game number 2, Hoa.
Ooh. Okay.
Game number 3, Cana Bridge of Spirits.
Ooh.
Sounds like words you just made up on the fly.
2 out of the 3, yes.
Yeah.
Jusant. Hoa. Cana.
Use
What language are you speaking, Kyle?
Chat GPT. Okay. I think Hoa's got to go.
Oh, Hoa gotta go.
Yeah. We don't trust no Hoas in this.
We don't like no homeowners association.
Yeah.
I don't need no fucking Karens knocking on my front door.
So stupid.
But it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I think I got to go. So Jusant was a really relaxing game, and I had a lot of fun with it. The soundtrack is really, really good too. I think it's the only game I've ever fucking bought from Instagram ads. Funny enough. Like, that's how I stumbled across that game, was it kept hitting my feed as a sponsored post. I was like, this shit looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll give it a shot.
I might as well. Yeah.
But Cana Bridge of Spirits, I know is a game that Trevor and I, like, as soon as they announced it, we were both like, yeah, that's on the list.
It's those little Pixar sprite buddies. They're just so adorable.
So fucking cute. Yeah, that
no Cooney.
Yeah.
Those little things.
Yeah. Yeah, that game is basically playing a Pixar movie in video game form. Like, it's so fun. It looks incredible. It's got an endearing story. It's definitely not a game that I think about on a regular basis, but every time I see like a screenshot or like I see it on sale in the store, I'm like, I wonder if we're gonna get a sequel of that. Because if they did a sequel, yep, I'm right back in line again. You know, fucking sign me up. I'm all over it. So, yeah, I gotta go. Yeah, Cana buy and Jusant rent. That game is the perfect rental. Takes like 6 hours to beat. You can take some edibles and just fucking melt into the couch. Watch some space whales floating through the fucking sky. I mean, what else? What else do you need? Perfect.
Sounds like a trip.
Yes.
Yeah.
All
good
right.
choice.
Yeah, that's my selection.
Bravo. Bravo.
Thank you. All right.
Golf clap.
Now for Trevor. Do I go? I'll let you guys pick the theme because I've got three. I've got three categories, so you guys get to pick.
This round's going quick, so we'll go for another.
So do we do the group gameplay session game?
Mm-hmm.
Do we do the monster catching games? Or do we do the multiplayer shooter games?
I vote monster catching.
I was kind of leaning that direction too.
Okay.
Because I have a group games one too for you.
Okay. So, Trevor, we got Pokemon Gold Silver.
Starting strong.
We got Nexomon. And we've got OGs, Pokemon Red Blue.
Oh
no.
Trevor was a
OGs.
big Pokemon fan back in his younger years.
See, I think
I know what the easy answer is going to be, but I'm curious about the other two.
The one you cut is Nexomon.
I figured.
As much as it is fun and it's interesting, and there's that goofy cat that like always comments on how weird everybody is. He's a cat, right?
Yeah, he's like whatever.
Your companion, whatever.
Yeah.
He's basically
hilarious.
He's basically Deadpool in cat form.
Just fourth wall character.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Like that game was made as a spinoff because they were like, well, we can't get this on PlayStation, so we'll just make one.
Yeah.
And then after that, to me, it's easy. You rent Red Blue and you buy Gold Silver. I've said this before. People have yelled at me on YouTube before. I consider Gold Silver to be the best sequel to a previous game ever made. It took everything that made Red Blue magical and it made it better. And
it's back when they learned to do things well on the next one.
Yeah. And they said, hey, these are the systems like people asked for or like things we could add that would make it really cool. And they did all of them. And it was like the best. If you look at like, the first game to the second game, it was probably like the most expansive, best version of that.
Yeah, they gave you the entire first region
again.
Like
that's crazy.
As an add-on.
There's the cell phone system. You can call people. There's the traveling like legendaries that you have to find that are on the map. The second area, new Pokemon, the berry system, like everything that like started to like shift Pokemon to what it is now, like the different types of Pokeballs, like everything started from Gold Silver after Red Blue. Like that was the biggest jump.
Yeah. Well, that was at like
good answer.
That was at like the peak era too, where the internet wasn't really like huge, and so everybody experienced Kanto like holistically. Like nobody really knew that Kanto was an add-on region unless they played the game.
Yeah, or you talk to your friend, but like you had to discover it. It wasn't just like hey, the streamer told me I just need to do this because it's there. It's like, no, it was like a whole thing. You're like, oh my God, this game's huge.
Fair.
Awesome.
I respect that selection.
Good picks.
Yeah. All right. My second set of picks for Daryl.
Make it hurt. Boy.
The entire design of this, although I think it'll still be tough for Daryl, the design of this was so that Daryl had to act something that would piss off Jordan or Kyle. Specifically from this list.
Trevor really went deep into this episode.
Yeah, really after it.
All right. So your picks are Mortal Kombat 11.
Oh, no.
Injustice 2.
Oh, no.
Marvel versus Capcom 2.
Oh,
dude, this isn't funny. This is ruthless.
How do you choose?
That's not funny. This is just as hard as the first one.
This is so bad.
This is horse
shit. How the fuck is this funny?
I pretty much picked this specifically because Kyle has a special place for Marvel versus Capcom, and Jordan has a special place for Injustice. And of the Mortal Kombats, 11 is your favorite.
This question is an injustice.
Come on.
The fuck, man? What did I do to you?
Oh my God.
Holy fuck.
Okay, well, I'm going purely off of time played on this one because there's no other way for me to judge this properly.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
It has to be done,
Don't
Kyle.
do it.
Shut the fuck up. It has to be. It has to be done.
You're
I am
dead to me.
buying Injustice 2.
Yes.
I am renting Mortal Kombat 11, and I am returning Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
And I am unimpressed with you.
Oh, lordy.
I can't. There's no other answer for me to make this right. Like, there's no, for me personally. I hate you, Trevor. This feels personal now.
Oh my god.
See, my brain is in
Seriously.
Injustice 2, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and then Mortal Kombat's got to go. That would be my choice.
I have like 2,000 hours into Injustice 2. I have 500 plus into Mortal Kombat 11. I'm lucky if I've played 100 of Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
And you have a platinum trophy on Injustice 2, which is what?
Yes.
What's the percentage?
There's less than 100 people that have it. There's
crazy. Fucking
Daryl was addicted.
Yeah.
I'm still.
Yeah. I'm sure. I don't know now, but when I got
Gabe's older now.
I was like the 87th person to get the platinum. So
I'm sure it's still pretty close to that because like I remember
it showed up as 0%
when
when I got it. Still, like it wasn't even like a percentage on PlayStation.
Yeah,
it was so low.
I remember looking at the trophies for that game and I was like, I'm out. Like this is fucking impossible. Good lord.
Man, the King of the Hill one was annoying, but I still have memories of that. Grinding that up. Damn you, Trevor. Damn you, man.
Yeah.
So to interject before we move on, we were talking about Injustice 2, and y'all know I love stats.
Yep.
I looked it up. On psnprofiles.com. It has the total amount of platinum achievers.
Oh, okay.
At this day, 6,937 people.
Wow, that's way more than I thought.
But that's still
that's
really low.
That's probably still under 1%.
Yeah, 1.8.
Oh
wow,
that's insane.
I wonder if I can find your name on it has a first achievers list. I'm looking for Daryl's name. It only goes to top 50.
Oh, damn it.
Could have been right there.
I know that because the 50th was June 2nd, 2017.
Yeah, that was a long time ago when I played on that game.
Oh man, I wish they had full stats on it.
That's crazy.
Sorry, just interjected there.
Hey, it's all good.
Yeah.
6,000 is impressive.
Yeah,
That means a lot of people played still after me.
Oh yeah.
Are we doing another funny one? Are we
really
rapid firing this one?
Yeah, we're gonna go speed around on this one.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry that this is a repeat game, but Kyle, get some. Okay. I have to deflect some of this like pure detest for me that on these questions apparently.
I'll be nice
Okay,
to the
Kyle,
next one.
you have to choose Battle of the Marvel games, Spider-Man 2,
no,
Deadpool, Marvel versus Capcom 2.
It's a good list too.
That's also pretty.
That fuck you.
Was Deadpool really that good?
No.
It was hilarious. Do you
It was
remember playing
It
that?
was.
It was hilarious, but
Yeah.
like it's like Spider-Man 2 was amazing and way better overall. Like Deadpool, like
I don't disagree. I'm just
I love my
This is your
Deadpools.
But Marvel vs. Capcom 2, endless possibilities.
I know. So I'm gonna buy Marvel vs. Capcom.
Whoa!
I'm gonna rent Spider-Man 2, and I'm gonna return Deadpool.
Does that hurt to say that about
Yes. You bastard.
It's okay. Just crush a bunch of chimichangas and play some more Marvel Snap.
Yeah, into that. Yeah, into the bathroom and play some Marvel Snap. You'll be fine.
Jordan loves the group game, as we all do, but he's the one that seeks them out.
He loves a little
Right.
group play.
Yep.
So that's our theme for this one is group games. Your choices, Jordan.
Okay.
Party Animals, Gang
Party
Beasts,
Animals.
and Gigabash.
Game Beasts.
Oh,
Oh,
good
that game was
games.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Shout out to Retro. I played a lot of Gigabash with Retro.
Okay, so I glitched out there.
Those are
So
good.
we got Party Animals,
Seriously, it
Game
was-
Beasts, and what was the third game? I didn't get the third.
Gigabash.
Ooh, Gigabash. Fuck, I love Gigabash, man. That is like Rampage back in the old arcade days. Like,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, that game's fun. Shit. Okay. Well, I think like I love Gigabash because it reminds me of like Rampage days, fucking old school.
Yes. But not the shitty rock movie.
Yeah, not the shitty rock movie.
We don't talk about that.
No, we ignore that one. I think the easy answer to Return is Gang Beasts. Like that game is fucking janky as fuck, but it is fun. It is. But honestly, you play it for one night and you're like, okay, I'm good. It's like I can't play that ever again. I think for the nostalgia factor, I would go Gigabash by. Then I would do Party Animals Rent, and then Gang Beasts Return. Like Party Animals is fucking fun. That is a game.
It's a great game.
Like I wish more people talk about it. Because that game is a ton of fun.
I loved it. I played it on Xbox and I laughed my butt off playing.
I just love that all of those games are like $10.
Yeah.
Cheap and cheerful. Yeah, sometimes you need that.
Okay, Jordan, throw it at Trevor. I want to hear this one.
All right, so I'm gonna keep the party games going because we've all played these quite a bit. Fall Guys.
Oh yes.
Like OG Fall Guys before Epic came in.
That was gonna be my
before
first
they
question.
ruined it.
Yeah, before they came in and dog fucked the game. So Fall Guys, Overcooked, and Shredder's Revenge, Ninja Turtles.
Oh,
I'm throwing Overcooked in the garbage like the burnt piece of dinner that it is. Great game, but I'm not here. I'm not here to get yelled at or yell at my friends, or heaven forbid I play that with my wife and just end up sleeping in another room.
Nope,
so
do not.
Overcooked can go in the garbage. Rent is Shredder's Revenge. I think that's a great one. Get the team together.
Okay.
Get the team together, but like we played it, like you can kind of beat the game in a night. Right. And it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's not one where you're like, I'm going back to level everyone up, whatever. You can, but you don't have to.
It's not really worth it.
OG Fall Guys, I'm coming back for all the fucking costumes.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That was
OG Fall Guys was amazing.
Yeah,
yes.
It was
an amazing experience.
It was like
didn't miss it.
Thrill of winning a Fall Guys tournament.
Oh man. The amount of yelling.
Didn't that happen around the same time?
Yes.
Was that around the same time as Warzone?
A couple years later.
It was pretty deep into COVID because we played a lot of that in COVID time.
Yeah. But then again,
and it took me forever to get a fucking win.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you guys wouldn't let me live it down, you bastards.
The best.
Hey, we got you there, man. We got you over that hump.
What a great game. What a great game.
All right, Daryl. I'm going to try and give you a slightly easier run, Daryl.
No, don't do it.
It's about time. My God.
Sorry. So we're getting a little racy here. All right.
no.
So, but it's okay. Don't worry. So Need for Speed Unbound.
Okay. Okay.
The Crew Motorfest.
Okay.
Hot Wheels Unleashed 2.
Oh. Okay, interesting.
I thought you were gonna go like Outlaw Golf, Outlaw Volleyball.
Just all the outlaw
I can't
games.
I have to buy all of them. There's no other. There is no answer for that one.
I didn't even think of that, Kyle. Damn it.
That's what I thought you meant by racy.
Oh no.
Okay, well, I love customizing cars. That's like one of the best components to me in a racing game. And even though Unbound is a hot piece of shit in story terms, just I'll never feel sorry for ASAP Rocky. It's just never gonna happen. Like
it's so bad.
Yeah, one of the worst monologues I think I've ever heard in a game.
Oh my god.
I'm renting that so that I can customize the cars. I'm going to rent that so I can customize the cars and have fun and play a little Need for Speed. I'm buying Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 because the tracks and the speed things they fixed in the second one compared to the first one, like the speed trials and being able to achieve everything and get everything racing wise was much better in the second one. And the track builder was also like even easier to function. So super, super fun. Lots of replayability, like online modes and stuff. Hot Wheels, and you can still customize the cars. And they're like people were uploading 6 skins and stuff onto them. There's a ton of them. Yeah, awesome, great game. And Crew Motorfest like is good. It's a solid racing game. It just doesn't have the sort of like ease of customizing and tweaking out the car that the other two do. No. So that's a return.
Good round.
I agree with that.
Well, that does it, boys. That was goddamn. I'm so happy that Trevor made Daryl just like sweat it out.
Yeah, frig, man.
Those first two were so good. That's our opinion on games. If you have more that you want to throw at us, hit us up on Instagram, reply to the comments, Discord. Maybe we'll get a whole thing started. I think that was a pretty good season, guys.
That was great. Good job, fellas. Good job.
We're proud of us, guys.
Good job. We are taking a little break so we can actually go play some games, give you some like valid feedback of things. And do we have a return date? Have we talked about that yet?
Late April.
April. We have a very we've got got
some things in the fire.
Yeah. We got some things cooking up for you. We got some things coming.
Got some interviews for next season.
Yeah. We're gonna try and get some studios. I know we've got a couple we've been talking to that we'll see if we can get them on and talk about stuff, which would be super cool because I know we didn't have a lot of guests this season or any
at all.
That's okay.
It's a busy time of year.
Yeah.
Mixing it up.
But we want to thank you for tuning in. We appreciate your listenership. We know we're small, but we are mighty.
We're not great, but we are good enough.
What we
good enough.
Good enough.
Yeah, good enough.
Good enough.
Keanu, want to see us out?
Good enough.
Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at GEG Podcast. Check out our website, goodenoughgaming.com, and write us an email about anything from our episodes or something you would like us to discuss in the future. You can also now join us on Discord on the Good Enough Gaming Discord server. We really appreciate you listening and hope you continue to join us on this epic adventure of discussing all things gaming and nerdy. Please subscribe to the Good Enough Gaming Podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts or wherever else you listen to your podcasts, and rate us 5 stars so we can find more good enoughers in the process. Just remember, we might not be great, but we are good enough.